Hello, Aries. Welcome to the Power of Three and your general monthly reading for May 2025. Got your words from the Holy Spirit. It's your magic mushroom reading. We do magic mushrooms. That's not really what it's about. Um, I'm having a difficult time here. To be honest, even getting this out. Um, how to explain this to you? Sometimes you feel drawn to go into something like this. You know, it's very inviting. You're enticed to do things or go places that you may or may not regret later, kind of thing. Even eating mushrooms maybe be bad for you because they could be bad. Some of them are deadly. So it's not really about mushrooms. It can be. You can say, oh, yeah, that happened to me, or it's related to metaphorically something in your life. Aries, here we go. We're also using the magics Mushroom Spirit Oracle. I screw it up every time. Mushroom Spirit Oracle for the overall energy. Here we go, Aries, for you. I am a mighty God. Nothing is too difficult for me. I have chosen to use weak ones like you to accomplish my purpose. Your weakness is designed to open you up to my power. Therefore, do not fear your limitations or measures the day's demands against your strength. What I require of you is to stay connected to me, living in trusting dependence on my limitless resources. When you face unexpected demands, there is no need to panic. Remember that I am with you, talk with me, and listen while I talk you through each challenging situation. I am not a careless God. When I allow difficulties to come into your life, I equip you fully to handle them. Relax in my presence, trusting in my strength. All right, let's see what he's got to say. May 2025 for the sign of Aries. Thank you to the Holy Spirit. How did you begin there? Magic mushroom reading. Remember, it's general, so, it might not apply to you at all. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they should be called the children of God. Hmm. Oh, let's see what comes out for an overall energy. For the sign of Aries. Thank you to Guides and Peeps for being here with Aries, May 2025 for their magic mushroom reading. What is the overall energy? Reading two, stagnation. Um, maybe keeping things, maybe you've been keeping the peace too long. Maybe it's a daily uh thing for you, where you're in an abusive situation and it's like, a constant. So let's see what comes out of the Naughty Oracle for supporting energy, Aries. Uh, why so serious? Droopy dog, find your joy. Well, because a dog that's abused knows better. Oh boy. Okay. Main spread, like see your tarot. Crown of Pentacles. Um, I feel like I feel like somebody's walking on eggshells every single day, never knowing when that his temper is going to strike. World. Like I said, it's every day, round and round we go. Just hit reset every day, every night, every evening, every meal, every whatever. It's a constant. And there's one more sticking out here. Ten of Cups. Um, I heard at the end of the day it's your Ten of Cups, but it's the effort that you have to go through just to keep the peace. Is it worth it? Six of Swords. I don't think so. I think it's getting to the point where you your mind can't take the stress and the pressure all the time of keeping the peace. Who's behind that? Yeah, the Hermit. You've been thinking about how much stress there is just to maybe for a moment of happiness. This is the modern day witch tarot, clarifying for Aries for the highest good. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? May 2025. It's like what I'm hearing is it's like being with somebody because they're so attractive on the outside, but an absolute horror nightmare, really, for a personality. Six of Swords. It's here again twice. It's here again. It's here two times. Six of Swords. Getting out of like you were. This is the energy that you're constantly in. Is keeping the peace. Constantly like moving the kids away if you think that that might kick it off. Putting the dog outside in case that's going to kick it off because you know the dog gets it first. Um, that kind of thing. Okay, I'm not. I. This energy makes me extremely uncomfortable, and I'm already upset. If you want to know why I'm upset, probably I'm not telling anybody anyway, and that's the reason because the last video I did, and I'm going to call the sign out to Cancer, zero views, zippo, and I've both had. So maybe in for my own reasons, I'm relating to you in yours, which are completely different circumstances, but you've absolutely had. Why? Because you're like me. You're probably a really good person. You're not perfect, but you do your best. You're probably a really good mother, I feel like. And you know, you're a good wife and a mother and a good housekeeper and a good cook, and it doesn't matter. You can take all that and shove it where the sun don't shine. Just like all my efforts here. Ask people to hit the like button. Just doesn't cost them a damn thing. You know, a few people do, but not as many as watch the videos. So it means more people don't like it than do. Yeah. Anyway, your situation, yeah, it's a constant. Who wants to live walking on eggshells all the time, walking on thin ice? Justice under the world. It's a matter of being right and wrong, and that's not right. Ten of Cups, Five of Wands. Underneath the Ten of Cups is just constant conflict. Okay. And I think it all comes from you, from one person, Aries, to keep that peace. And it's exhausting. The Nine of Swords isn't here. No, no, because you're not letting it get to you. You just, the Six of Swords is with you constantly. And it's starting to, I feel like, literally lead you away from it all. if you follow me. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. Phone in the hand, decision's been made, the time draws near because you've made your choice. Can't carry on like that. That's just not, it's not. Four of Cups is behind that. And the Queen of Swords. It's just not, you know, to have to tiptoe through 23 and three-quarter hours in order to possibly have a nice half hour, 45 minutes with this person, not being abusive. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Black Tarot to extra clarify for the sign of Aries, for their highest good to be clarify bleeding tooth, stagnation with find your joy. All right, one fell out for the Five of Wands under the Ten of Cups, so we'll get to that. It literally laid itself there. So bleeding tooth, chaotic. So this is the Five of Swords, fighting, arguing, stagnation, like a bleeding tooth. It's like it just sits there in stagnation. It doesn't, like even the dog knows not to get out of line, like or to show much joy because as soon as this person sees other people's happiness, it makes them angry and it makes no sense. And I can see why the Six of Swords is here twice. Strength. This is a nice chocolate bar with a bite out of it. Strength. Not to do something like this because something like this will cause all out war, all out horribleness in your domain. Like, say that chocolate bar was there for dad, but one of the kids thought it was okay to take a bite out of it. Like, instead of him just saying, oh, okay, I'm breaking it off there, right, across there, and then just, then you got a clean slate from here down. No, 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 no. Now my elbow knocked it off and it landed like this on my chair and it's the Chariot. Um, I almost feel like you know enough. Like say you saw that ahead of time, you might do that. You might break that chocolate bar off. Say you took it and keep the peace a little more and not be home when he finds it. I know that sounds stupid, but I hope you took the dog with you. Justice under the world. Oh, geez. Okay, one jumped out and flipped right over upside down, and that is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So this person doesn't work. And also the Three of Pentacles. They don't work. They just sit around and smoke weed all day. And then over here, we have the Magician. And then just sits and manifests. He probably drinks too. Or smokes something else and it's not weed. Um, and just as a complete and utter abusive brain on everybody, including the dog. Mostly the dog. Please, if you need help, please reach out and get it. I would take the train if I were you. It's up to you, but it's just the advice coming through here. And yeah, it's not coming through very nicely because I feel like shit. Because in my mind, I could probably tell everybody to go fuck themselves because nobody watches anyway. Sorry, I'm not saying that to you personal Aries. It's just that, guess what? You're the last sign for the devils. And Cancer was the one before you. And Cancer's the one that's causing all this. Not to mention all the views this month, to be honest, suck. The highest viewed video is 17 views. Last month, 3 views went over 100 views. I hashtag the videos. Just makes it worse, I guess. You might see me on the train. This is the self-care oracle, and we're closing this energy out and giving you a message to take away, and it's spend time with friends. Perfect advice. Perfect advice, and sounds like exactly what you need, Aries. Spend time with friends. But before you do, get the hell out of that situation and get the hell away from that person. Okay? They don't deserve you. And please take the dog with you. Take care of yourself, Aries. Peace out.